What's up, guys? Panini just posted 2023 Prizm Football on their website, and there is a lot to unpack with the post. I see a lot of good things to be excited about, but I also see a lot of red flags. We're going to talk about all of it in this video, so buckle up. It's going to be a good one. So we're on Panini's website, and if you go to Store, Trading Cards, then over to Football, it pulls up all the upcoming football cards. Most of them say coming soon. Some of them have the option to set an alarm notification. And then if you look right here, the bottom one is Prizm, and this just got posted in the last 48 hours, so we're going to dive in and see what's up. 2023 Panini Prizm NFL Trading Card Box contains 12 cards per pack and 12 packs per box. That is the exact same as it's always been, so it's good nothing has changed there. 2 autographs, that's normal. 10 numbered Prizms, 3 base Prizms, 1 rookie Prizm, 24 rookies, and 5 inserts. Pretty sure the 24 rookies is the same as always. I think base Prizms are just saying silver Prizms, or non-numbered. My guess is it's silver. It's weird that they say 10 numbered and 3 base and 1 rookie Prizm. So this is probably a silver rookie, and this is probably a silver rookie, but I'm not guaranteeing that. That's how I read it. Let's look at the pictures. So honestly, when I first saw the design, I thought something was wrong with it. I thought something was missing, basically. Check out this card, for example. After all the NFLPA stuff shook out, I thought that perhaps these had always said like Atlanta Falcons, but it just looks really weird to me with just the word Falcons right there. So I was like, maybe that's what's changed. And I did a little research here. Here's last year's card. So it turns out what has changed is actually Prizm as a brand is at the bottom of the card here. And I'm usually not a snob for card design, but I think that's terrible, personally. Like, it looks... they kind of bury the lead here. Like, Prizm is the go-to chase product for football cards, and they casually threw the big Chase brand here at the bottom of the card. It's weird. It's mixed messaging. It's in the middle, which is even weirder, but just historically, it's typically been, Prizm, and then the player name. Half the time the player name's at the bottom. Last year's, I think, it's Prizm, and then player name, and then team. Occasionally, it's been Prizm at the top, and then team name and player at the bottom. But either way, just having Prizm hovering at the bottom or near the bottom of the card just looks really weird to me. The top of the card looks naked, and I do not like it at all. So pretty strong opinion. I'm usually pretty mixed on design, but I'd go on record and say this looks not good. Maybe it's a metaphor. It might be a metaphor for how Panini in general is going down, so they just decided to lower the Prizm logo as well. So besides the sinking ship logo usage, let's check out the other descriptions. One of the most beloved brands is back. These never say anything in the sales copy. Iconic Prizm parallels, color blast, manga inserts, RPAs, and so much more. So it sounds like they haven't added anything new, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. There were so many case hits or like super case hits that it's getting a little bit convoluted. For the first time ever, Prizm Football delivers 2-player color blasts. So that's these guys. I think that looks terrible too. The simplicity of these is what made them so nice in the past. Let's go to eBay. See, look at these. These are so clean. This Aaron Rodgers one, that's a really nice picture. It's kind of vertical, but it's super duper clean. You have him, you have the nice little white embossed outline, and then you have the logo, very small. It's like minimalist and modern. Then Panini said, you know what would make these look a whole lot better? We make the logo big and we throw it in the middle and we throw another player on there. So I love that. It's kind of, I always try to stay away from like dual autograph signings unless they're like in the Hall of Fame. And maybe that's just what they did here with the color blast. The way it works out, you have a dual signed rookie autograph and one guy's Lamar Jackson and the other guy is out of the league in 3 years and he's just pulling down the, dual autograph value. So I don't love this dual team thing. It sounds like not all of them are, and vertical variations. So since they said color blast duos and vertical variations, I'm assuming there's different variations. Hopefully the vertical ones or maybe some solo ones look different than this, but this is also terrible. Look for a loaded rookie season featuring RPAs and rookie autographs. Both have vibrant parallel versions. Nothing new there. Hobby exclusive silver, hyper, orange, blue wave, purple eyes, red wave, purple, blue eyes, green scope, orange wave, purple power, navy camo, forest camo, gold, I said camel, gold vinyl, white knight. What is a white knight prism? Black finite, and snake skin. Sounds like quite the lineup. There's probably 25 of them or so, 20 to 25, because I know there's going to be the disco ones too, and no huddle. I like the colors and I like the variations. Keep in mind this brand started with like red, teal, and silver, and now there's a bazillion of them. But if you have enough short prints, you're like watering down what it means to be a short print. So that's kind of silly too. The autograph, man, this is terrible. Here's the manga, their case hits, I believe. They might be 1 in every 10 cases. I think they're case hits though. Double check that before you buy. We don't have the details yet, obviously, but I'm assuming it's going to be like it was in the past, and they're like anime style cards. So those are kind of cool. I'm not even into anime, but those are cool looking cards, I think. The art's always neat. The autographs here are something very, very noteworthy too. Remember that Fanatics snatched away a lot of the Panini top signers from the 2023 rookie class, so we will not have autographs of CJ Stroud or Bryce Young or Will Levis in Prizm. They signed exclusive contracts, so I think we're just going to have Bijan and Anthony Richardson. Those will be the 2 lead rookies for autographs. So you cannot pull an autograph of CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. I repeat that, don't buy into a break where they overprice the Panthers and you're assuming you're going to get an autograph, or you could get an autograph, because they're not in there. So how does this fare in price compared to previous years? Now, right now, obviously, we do not have a release day price, so we're going to have to just make some assumptions. But what happened, let's look at last year's. Here's this article I wrote that previewed 2022 Prizm. I was feeling really good. I was in a very good mood that day when I said, wow, Prizm is king of sports cards. It's the most desirable brand. There's no arguing against that. It's not my favorite brand by any means, but it is the one that people seem to chase the hardest. 2021 Prizm came out at $1,600 a box. And then this year, which was 2022, it released at $750 a box. And I think Panini, despite their like money hawking style, was very aware last year that the football rookie class was terrible. So the prices really weren't crazy, and the market was cooling down in general as well. But I felt like the prices were pretty fair for the 2022. And at $750, I said this box could be a decent long-term investment because there's more to Prizm than just the rookies. And then if you fast forward to this year, it turns out that might be right. This one's first off the line. So here's some recent sales of 2022 boxes. So this one's a first off the line, and it's $1,000. And then if you look right here, here's one that sold for $825. Here's $900. That's no huddle, so we're ignoring that. $925. About $1,000. So it just looks like, for the most part, they're selling for about $1,000 right now, and they released last year. So that's, if you paid $750 for it and you can get $1,000 for it right now, it's not a bad increase over the course of a year. But what happened if you bought a 2021 box at $1,600? Those boxes are obviously a better rookie class. Trevor Lawrence looks way better than any of the 2022 quarterbacks do. These boxes are also selling for about $1,000. So that's no huddle. Here's one that's over $1,200. Here's one that's over $1,200. So say $1,200 to $1,000. And if you paid $1,600 for it, obviously you're hurting. But I say all that to say, when it comes to this year's box, if it's dialed in more like it was last year at $750 a box or $800 a box, then that would be something worth potentially pulling the trigger on. If it's not, my guess is this box will release at $1,000, and obviously we do not have the price there, but my over-under is $1,000. If it's there, then it's up to you. If you want to buy it and you like really believe that CJ Stroud is the long-term answer and he's going to be the greatest quarterback, that's cool, buy it, but you don't have his autographs inside, so my personal thought is I'm going to stay away from these boxes on release as long-term holds. If you just have a ton of disposable money and you want to buy it and rip a box to see if you hit anything cool, go for it. Do your thing. But for me personally, as a long-term investment, I'm staying away from sealed Prizm product. And if I'm buying singles, I'm only going to buy colored parallels or even the variations, and I'm going to buy them raw and get them graded. That's the easiest way to maximize your value for long-term holds, and that's the way to make a lot of money on Prizm Football this year. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something about Prizm that will help you on release day or whenever they announce pre-orders. That is TBD. Watch another one of our videos right here.